Hey there, I'm Kathleen,
I'm Ilya.
and we've been traveling for 1 month plus as a full-time RV travel family. So we're going to be talking to you about what it's been like and what our must-have accessories are for traveling with an RV, with a motorhome, with a dog, and with a baby. So we wanted to travel to gain new perspectives. We opened our minds so far. We've met a lot of new people. We've walked down different paths, went hiking, and really getting outside your comfort zone is the key to unlocking endless opportunities
Definitely.
for your mind, right? Like when you're not in the mundane, when you're not in the day-to-day operations, like your mind,
It's free. It's free.
you're free. And that's the whole freedom champagne, right? Of like, to be free, you do need to do things, to take steps in that direction to how you can be able to travel full time, which we have a video of that you can check out of like how you can afford to travel full time. But it's more than that too. It's like even once you get all that going, the actual act of traveling full time really puts you out of your comfort zone on a daily basis.
Yeah, it's a small space that you need to adjust to, and a whole different set of accessories that you have to learn and get and acquire. And just yeah, it's different. It's different, but every new beginning is gonna be difficult, and eventually you'll learn to enjoy it, and it will be much better and minimalistic. Yeah,
It's getting, yeah, like at the beginning of the of our trip, like it was hard to kind of adjust.
yeah. We needed everything. We wanted to bring everything,
Yeah, and we weren't like fully organized in the bus, and like we didn't know like our flow of how the days would go, especially with the dog and the toddler.
or the temperature.
Yeah, the temperature's been fluctuating like crazy, but also like Ilya is taking care of like all the RV maintenance, like the upkeep. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, just
But
something that you don't think about when you at your house, when you washing your dishes, or you're taking a bath, like you're taking a shower, or even the washroom. You don't think. You just click the button, water comes, water goes.
yeah,
There's no second thought about it. But here, it's a whole different story. Yeah, you definitely need to.
yeah, there's a lot of accessories that you need that we'll break down in this video of what we've purchased, what you really need if you are going to travel full time in an RV.
Or not even full time. If you are gonna travel
Yeah.
with RV, you will
Need.
most definitely need 90% of those, as without them, you're gonna be stuck.
So the first month was really us learning how to cope as a family in the bus, but then also like the upkeep, which was a big learning curve. So we're gonna share that so that if you're RVing full time or just RVing, that these are the tools that you need to make sure that your plumbing, the water, all of the stuff that it takes to really make this a reality.
Can make it a home.
Yeah, and to make it a functioning home. So you can take showers,
Yeah.
go to the bathroom, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
So let's break that down. Let's get into the top RV accessories that you need for RV
Trouble. Welcome to the back, or the driver's side of the bus, where all the plumbing and accessories and everything is happening, all the cool stuff. So we'll start from number one. It's your water pressurizer. Most of the RV campsites or places where you connect to the city water would not have the proper pressure, and would probably have a higher pressure of the water, right? Water pressure, which can damage your RV plumbing. So you definitely want to get one of the simple devices. It's called the water pressurizer. So it will bring it to around 40 psi and make sure that the water from the tap to your hose is stabilized, pressurized, so it would not have any damage, causing any damage to your RV. You can definitely get those on Amazon. Number 2 would be our water hose. That nice and blue 25 feet, which would be more than enough for most of the places that you stay. We never had to stretch that so far. That's a Kohi 25 feet marine RV rated water hose that connects to our filter and to our 90 degrees, so just to remove any pressure from this area so it hangs nicely. Number 3, you really need or want to have for your RV is one of those water filters.
Because I drink a lot of water, that's for sure.
Yeah, and again,
And now I'm drinking the tap water.
Dog water, tap water, you better get one of those filters. They're not expensive. They come in a pack of 2. Each one is good for about 3 to 4 months. So, number 4 in our list would be your sewer hose, Rhino, which you definitely can get and on link below on Amazon. That will basically drain all of your black or gray tanks to the sewer connector. As you see, under the drain hose, we have this little handy stabilizer for the hose. We didn't buy it at the beginning, so that would be our number 5. So we did not buy it in the beginning, but then we got to a place where the drain was more elevated than the hose would be, so it will create something like this, that the water will just get stuck here and not flow forward, right? So you want to get the drain hose together with that stabilizer, because then every time the water is just gonna freely flow to the drain and not create any mess or smells accumulating in your hose. Number 6 would be our stabilizing block. Some RVs are coming with automatic leveling system for their bus. Ours did not have it except the back stabilizer. So in this case, we had to put some blocks underneath it to make sure that the bus is leveled. Most of the places that you would camp, I would say most of the places would not be leveled, so you better get those. Funny story, our first time RVing without the stabilizing blocks, our gray tank got filled within 15 minutes of us washing dishes, as the bus was staying in an angle that was a bit backwards, which basically filled up the whole tank.
So that's essential.
Yeah, that's one of the most essential. Again, all of those things that we're talking about in this video, honestly, you probably would not be able to camp without.
You won't be a happy camper.
Yeah, it won't be fun. It won't be fun unless you're stopping and for one night in some kind of parking lot of Cracker Barrel. Yeah, for sure, I would not even stabilize it for one night of sleep, But
to go into the state parks, to go into all
if
these...
you're already set up for a stay, you want to be comfortable. Number 7 on our list, and probably the last purchase that we made, was that barbecue. We didn't think we needed it in the beginning, but after, I would say, about 3 or 2 weeks of traveling, about 3 weeks, we started cooking a lot inside, and greasy things, even like if you want to cook bacon or do some barbecue, it gets really smelly inside the bus real fast. You really want to get one of those LP light propane barbecues. Now, it's very important that the barbecue that you buy will come, again, if your bus is equipped with one of the propane exits for your barbecue, you would really need a special barbecue for that adapter. Not every barbecue would work here. So in this case, it's called Quick Connect. It will just go inside this little hole, connect, boom, you're ready to go. The barbecue that you will purchase must already come with that hose. If it's not coming with that hose, it's not meant to work with the RV. A whole different system. I'm not gonna get into this, but really a must to have.
And so a lot of people carry a propane tank around with them. You've seen that.
Other people that bought a different unit, even though they might have the propane inside their RV, a connection for their RV, but they might bought a different barbecue that cannot fit and work together. So now they actually have to buy a separate tank of propane to use separately for the RV.
Yeah, so to minimize space and to be
exactly.
compact as much as possible, you get a barbecue.
And weight. It's a lot of weight, those tanks are.
True.
You know?
Awesome.
Number 8, which will be one of the most important things that you will need to get for your RV, is a surge protector. I have one here that we bought previously on Amazon. It's something cheap for maybe $30–40. Look what happened to it. After about, I would say, 2 weeks of use, we don't know if it was a surge or rain or something happened, but at least I noticed that early, and we had to disconnect our power and go actually buy a whole different surge protector which have lifetime warranty. Without this device, you would fry your electronics. If there's any little surge, the electronics on your bus are very, very gentle, so, and cost a lot of money. So you really want to keep those devices safe. Your water and your electricity, those are like your plumbing and your electricity. That's all you basically have in your bus that is running your bus. You want to make sure it's operating at a full capacity, and you want to sleep tight at night knowing that nothing is gonna burst, nothing is gonna fry your bus, and you're gonna be stranded without any electricity, because it gets hot and you want that AC working. So I know it might sound nice and cheap, $40 for a surge protector, but really, take my advice. Don't risk thousands of dollars of repairing your RV, and just buy a good surge protector that is lifetime warranted and at least about in $100 of range US. At least, again, you will sleep tight at night knowing that everything is fine. So there you have it. You have all the RV essential maintenance items that you really need to have peace of mind when you sleep at night, that the bus isn't going to break down, you're not going to lose water, like all the plumbing, all the electricity, everything is going to flow nicely all the time. So we've added all of the links for that we personally have used, purchased, that we know is top quality. Like Ilya mentioned, like he did initially buy the cheap surge protector, but when you go cheap, you're gonna get cheap. So like spend a little bit more. It's worth it. It's your house. Yeah, exactly. It's your house, you know, so spend the extra money to have that peace of mind that it's going to be durable and sustainable. Even if you are not planning to travel full time, you still want to have these accessories at your beck and call, because these machines are not cheap either, right? So like Ilya said, you don't want to have to spend to repair it. Just make sure that you equip yourself with the right RV accessories, especially when it's unnecessary repairs that could have been avoided. You like, who wants to spend extra money, you know? Yeah, we were lucky that we were not staying at that park longer when the power surge blew. Yeah, we were leaving. It had been 2 weeks. Thankfully we were leaving and we noticed, but like had there been another storm and another surge, it would probably, who knows, we would be having a different conversation right now. So take our advice. Be sure to follow Freedom Champagne for more RV living tips. Our next video will be about how we have survived and how we prepared for RV travel with a toddler. So stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe. Leave any of the comments and questions that you have below, and we'll be happy to help you with your RV accessory purchasing journey.